It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Detroit Tigers and the Texas Rangers. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Anthony goes, strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Detroit, center fielder Anthony goes.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Oh, that one got the pitcher. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. Striding into the box, Jason Hayward, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this is taken outside for ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Shields pauses. Here it is on 3-1. And that misses for ball four. And it's first and second now with nobody out. Miguel Cabrera will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. First and second here with nobody out. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. Odubel Herrera steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically,
this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. And now third base coach Dave Clark's giving him the come on around third. And he will score as well. As they're on the board here in the first, it's now 2-0.
The first baseman,
Justin Morneau is into the box, looking to keep this first inning rally rolling. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw gets him, 2 down. Victor Martinez gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone.
Yeah, and all he needs to do here is find a hole anywhere.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Men on third with 2 down. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. It is. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. About time for the home 9 to get their swings as Carlos Gomez is ready to lead off the bottom of inning number 1.
Center fielder Carlos Gomez.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. And that is swung on and missed, so they'll keep Gomez off base here, and there's one away.
Batting second.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Hey now. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and two strikes. Here's the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. Well, maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
Bases are empty, one man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. On the ground to the right side. Pereira in the hole. And a throw on to Morneau for out number two. Joey Votto gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame. Into the windup and the pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is goes. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Rougned Odor, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with two away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. Two out here and a runner at second. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Grounded up the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. Ben Paulson makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder has a beat on it. One out. Eric Ibar will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s.
Yeah, and he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one. And this misses as it moves to 2-0 now on the Tigers shortstop. Outside, 3-0 now.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Under it is the right fielder. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Justin Upton will stand in, hoping to perhaps pick up a base hit so he can climb over that Mendoza line.
Well, his batting average is ugly, and his last 10 games have been ugly. Just 2 hits in his last 10.
Shields jumps ahead here with a good fastball for strike 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Gomez. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Luis Valbuena will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Luis Valbuena.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Smoke toward the hole. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Number 86 settles into the box for his first chance.
Right fielder, number 86.
Out in front of it, strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Goes is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Yasiel Puig is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now. Nick Swisher set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's under it, and that retires the side. Anthony Gose is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And Shields starts the at-bat with a changeup, good for strike 1. He pulls this one into right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Jason Hayward will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0. 3-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one's in there. 3-1. Now here's a ball popped up. Playable, however, for Lucroy behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. In now, Miguel Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. Shields is ready. Here's the first pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. high and deep to center field. Back goes Gomez. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Jonathan Lucroy digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Carlos Gomez will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gose calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
The shortstop,
stepping in, Ben Zobrist. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Ground ball right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Odubel Herrera is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Low with the fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Two and one. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. One away for the former MVP, Justin Morneau.
Justin Morneau.
And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Lucroy scoops it up. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting catcher, Victor Martinez. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Popped high in the air. Valbuena is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Leading off the inning, Joey Votto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ballgame. Votto will take the turn and head for second now. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double. Rougned Odor stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Rougned Odor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this takes off on Victor as it's by him to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here comes the 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Ghost going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Now at the plate, Luis Valbuena. He singled his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Hit hard toward the right side. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. The throw into second. And he is in there. So stepping in, number 86, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. And now this is off the glove of the catcher Martinez, and it gets away. And the recovery will not be in time as he's into third on the passed ball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Lifted in the air out to left. Upton on the move. Makes the play, one away. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as that ties our ball game at 3-3.
Now batting,
Yasiel Puig is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Left side, glove by Cabrera. Throw gets him, 2 down. Nick Swisher is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Nick Swisher.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Can't connect there on the breaking ball, 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
And he takes a called strike two.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third out. Ben Paulson heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
The designated hitter, Ben Paulson.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. Into the box now, Eric Ibar. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Puig coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at second base. Justin Upton is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Right there for strike one. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. And he lays off for ball one. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now both runners are breaking. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw, and he got him at second on a perfect throw. Anthony goes. Digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
0-1, here it comes. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Oh, and he botches it. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 4-3 game. And they'll tag him out in the rundown. John the fifth.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Squares to bunt, but he can't connect. Strike one.
1-1.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And a swing and a miss by Gomez as he's kept off base here, and there are 2 away now. Ben Zobrist will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small...
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Jason Hayward makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. Shields gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. A quick out number 1. Miguel Cabrera will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Odubel Herrera steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, he's thrown a fair amount of first pitch strikes, about 60%, but you've got to locate better, and that's the reason why he's having a tough time out there.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Puig sprinting after it. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Joey Votto will start things out for the Rangers in their half of the
Leading out
sixth.
for the Rangers.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Justin
attention,
Wilson
please.
will come on
Now
in
pitching
relief
for the
now as he'll
Tigers,
make his 10th
number
appearance of the
38.
season.
Justin Wilson.
In the air, down the left field line and deep. On the move is Upton. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Rougned Odor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that came after a long battle at the plate. And he was able to stay patient and finally got a pitch that he could drive.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Now batting,
Luis
third
Valbuena
baseman.
stands in, looking to
Luis
build off that
Valbuena.
RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Justin Morneau is set to get us started
Leading out
for the
for
late
Detroit,
innings of this one.
the first baseman, number 33, Justin Morneau.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Good pitch there as it swung on and missed by Morneau. 0-2 now. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the seventh. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting catcher, Victor Martinez.
Your attention, please. Now
And a new
pitching for the
pitcher set to
Rangers,
come on now as they
number
turn things
56,
over to the finesse left-hander J.P. Howell. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one.
boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
Not close. It's 2-0. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Number 86 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. Ben Paulson will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Paulson.
Here comes the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So it's a runner at first with two men out, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Eric Ibar. Jake Diekman will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the seventh.
Jake Diekman.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And Ibar swings through that one as he falls behind here, 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 after two great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Number 86 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the
It's
side.
time for the traditional seventh inning stretch.
Number 86 will dig in, hit a sacrifice
Leading
fly
out for the
earlier.
Rangers.
Chris Johnson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 12, Chris Johnson.
Alex
pitching
Wilson
for Detroit.
will get the ball now as he'll
Number
take
30,
over on the mound to
Alex
start the home seventh.
Wilson.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time, ball 1. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Yasiel Puig will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
The 0-1 delivery. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. 1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The designated hitter, Nick
First offering
Swisher.
on its way. Nick Swisher is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a big rip by Swisher, but he comes up empty. It's 0-2.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Justin Upton, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there.
And look out as that one sails behind him. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. This is in the air out to right field. Puig on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Center fielder
Anthony goes. Ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And he'll lunge forward to take this ball in the air, so quick instincts there will foil the bunt attempt.
now batting.
Jason Hayward will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
DeShields is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Jonathan Lucroy digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
He's set. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. Now a hard liner toward short. Ibar throws to first to take care of him for the first out. Carlos Gomez will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
The shortstop, number 18, Ben.
Quick check on that tying run at first.
Kyle Ryan
will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning.
Kyle Ryan. Now playing right field, number 12, Chris Johnson. This change defensively for the Tigers.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ben Zobrist comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Throw over to the bag. Tap fouled at home plate. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Joey Votto. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Quick check on that tying run at first. A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cabrera near the bag at third. And that ends the inning. Miguel Cabrera will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup. That's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Tom Wilhelmsen will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Gomez moving to his left. 1 away. Odubel Herrera will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Puig giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Justin Morneau will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit up in the zone, and he didn't miss it. He'll be looking for it again right here.
Seared down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Victor Martinez stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Nick Castellanos will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 9, Nick.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And Gomez will get this one in off the wall. And a relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired.
striding in to start the ninth, Ruknadodor, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Gosselin will be summoned a pinch hit here to start the bottom of the ninth. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win. So he's got his work cut out for him here.
Now pitching for the Tigers.
Coming in now in the ninth to try and finish this one out, the hard-throwing Francisco Rodriguez.
Change defensively for the Tigers. Now playing first base, number 9, Nick Castellanos. Now catching, number 34, James McCain.
Into the seats, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Goes over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning. Luis Valbuena will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Valbuena is retired, 2 down now. Delino DeShields makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Ball 1. And here's a swing and a miss, and now the Rangers are down to their final strike here. And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3, and with that, the ball game is over. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers.